Hi guys, Happy New Year. Welcome to our transition reading between 2018 and 2019. Now remember, it's a general reading, so see what feels right for you. See which signs and symbols ring, and follow those feelings, those thoughts, those memories that you get to bring clarity to what you're wondering. We are all spiritual, we are all psychic, we are all children of God, but we're not all going through the same thing at the same time, at the same pace. This could clarify the past, it could shed light into the future, or be right in sync with the now. In the end, always use your logic and intuition together to make sound decisions that are based in love for the highest and greatest good of everybody. So we're all uplifted in love. See how it feels for you. If you get a chance, try to check out the musical playlist of inspiration that I put below. See if there's something personal for you in the music, in the lyrics, or just enjoy the tunes. Thank you so much for being here. I'm so grateful for each and every one of you. I love you so much, and I hope you enjoy the reading. Hi, welcome to our reading for the transition from 2018 to 2019. So some of you may be watching this at the end of December, but we're looking at the energies moving into January 2019. Let's begin with a card from the Sacred Traveler Oracle. Let's see what God, Source, Holy Spirit, our higher self, angels and energies of love have for the highest and greatest good of all. We'll start with one card and get some clarity on energies that are coming through as we transition from 2018 to 2019, and also how you can best place your focus and your attention during this time. And we have embracing enthusiasm coming through. This is cool. So there's new exciting energy and exciting experiences coming through that are going to bring you joy and happiness. It says, shout to the heavens with happiness. So what makes you happy? What is something you've been thinking about for a long time and you want to give it a go? You want to give something a try. I'm getting an expansive energy with this card. So maybe you're expanding your experiences, something that you actually do with your physical body, or expanding something in your mind, expanding your knowledge on a particular subject, something you're really curious about. I do get a school teacher student kind of energy with this. So maybe you're studying a new subject, attending a class, going back to school, maybe studying something online or in a campus, or on your own even. I do feel like you have a specific goal that you're reaching towards, but I do feel like you're walking down this road and you hit a crossroads, or you meet somebody along the way that takes you a different direction. They point you in a different direction, and it's down that different direction, the direction you didn't expect, where you feel alive. You feel like you actually discovered something new, like it's right and perfect for you. I see a road and it makes me think of like a traffic light. So pay attention to the red light, pay attention to the red flags, when you should stop, let something go, put something away, take a break. Also pay attention to the yellow light, when you should just slow down, be patient, let something unfold, and pay attention to the green lights. You know, the open doors, the new opportunities. Step through and make a move and see what happens. Put more energy into those open doors, the open windows, the opportunities that feel like it's something meant for you. I feel like you just get excited about something and you want to take hold of it. So I also see a schedule or a calendar. I feel like you're circling something. So maybe there's a date coming up and you're getting more and more excited about that date, that time, that event coming through. Or maybe you think of something that you want to do and you have to schedule it in so that you can lead up to that time where you start to get excited. I do feel like you're preparing for something. So let's get clarity on embracing enthusiasm. There's also butterflies here. So there was a time when you were crawling around on the ground and you were just a caterpillar. And then maybe there was an awkward period where you were hitting a growth spurt. Something inside of you was changing. Your energy was changing. Your perception on something was changing. And something felt kind of awkward. That could have been an awkward period in a relationship or in an experience that you're going through, but going through that awkward growth spurt brought you wings. It brought you clarity. It brought you freedom to fly through a situation, to understand the bigger perspective of a situation. So open up that box and allow yourself to fly. Let's get clarity on embracing enthusiasm. We're going to move along to a tarot card, get clarity on energies that are coming through, moving into January 2019. Clarity on how to place your energy and your focus, embracing enthusiasm, shout to the heavens with happiness. I just thought of, you know you make me wanna shout. That one. I'll put that song below for you guys. All right, let's get clarity on shouting with joy, happiness coming through, expansion energy, and new opportunities. I feel like there is a new direction that you figure out, maybe new solutions. Maybe you're changing your mind on something, or someone else is changing their mind, and it brings new communication. I actually see like a brainstorming session, like somebody you connect with where you bounce ideas back and forth. So maybe for some of you, you're bouncing ideas back and forth within yourself as well. Let's get clarity on energies coming through. And nice. So we have the Magician coming through. So there's definitely a manifestation energy that's happening. Hello, Vincenzo. Vincenzo saying hi to you guys. So the Magician is beautiful. It's having all of the tools you need right around you to get started. It's a number one. So it's about that new start. It's putting your energy into something so it can build, so it can manifest in your world and grow. I feel like this Magician is confident and secure, and he or she has true belief in something that it can work, that it will happen. So I feel like you have to believe in yourself, believe in the process, believe in God and the universe, that something will work out. There is divine order here, but it's taking energy into your own sphere and doing something about it. Don't just let it happen. Do something on your own. I feel like all of the elements are here. You have a lot of like lilies and roses as well. So I think of passion and peace, beauty and maybe enthusiasm. I'm getting even romantic energy here. So maybe there is romance in the air. Maybe magic is happening all around you. I like the shooting star here, but sometimes signs aren't as bold as a shooting star. Sometimes signs that come around you are soft and gentle. So pay attention to synchronicities that happen in your world. When you are thinking about something or you're talking with someone and that thing appears in your world out of nowhere. Pay attention to small and large miracles that come through, because I feel like you definitely have miracle energy working its way into your world. Like attracts like. So focus on your blessings. Focus on your talents. Focus on the support you do have around you, and also supporting yourself with something. I'm also getting an as above, so below with this. As within, so without. On the back side, there's the tree of life on the back of his coat. So maybe the tree of life is important for some of you. I'm getting both a red and purple energy with this card. So, and it's also the dawn or dusk on one side and night on the other. So maybe you're doing something throughout the night, or the morning or the evening in particular are important. I feel like there's a breakthrough here. I want to say a breakthrough energy, like you figured something out. You finally have a solution or resolution. Maybe you're writing new goals for the new year, new resolutions for yourself, things that you want to accomplish this year. I do feel like you have to take it day by day. Sometimes if the magician is upside down, it's being the trickster. So don't let somebody pull the wool over your eyes. Really trust your own inner guidance system on something. Trust your instincts. Trust your intuition with something. I'm also getting an inventor kind of energy with this. And when I think of an inventor, sometimes you try something, you invent something new, and it works right away. And maybe it works right away, but you head down that path and you hit bumps in the road and you have to adjust something. You have to change something up and open yourself up to adapt to something that comes through. If it's change, if you need to change or change a perception on something, come up with a solution. I also feel like sometimes the inventor has to try something 100, 1,000 different times until it finally works. Vincenzo agrees with that. So once it works, now you know what to do. You learned from all of those times that didn't work, and you know how to pursue something once that door opens up for you. So maybe you've tried something, you know, many, many, many different ways, but you finally figure it out. So, oh, that was sweet, Vinny. So know that there's some manifestation energy coming through, but it takes effort on your part. It takes confidence on your part to get something going. I'm getting like the first step is the hardest. It makes me think of standing on top of a cliff and you have this gorgeous ocean under you, and it's just taking that leap, diving into something, taking a chance with something, and you'll figure out how to swim once you hit those waters. So I'm also getting a masculine energy with this card, and I'm focused on the infinity. When I see the infinity, I think of number 8. 8 makes me think of manifestation and power and confidence, the right things being attracted into your life just when you need it. And it also makes me think of that continuous energy where things always come back around. Sometimes we're under the surface of something and we can't see the answer. We're in the dark. We don't have clarity, but there's always a point where you breach the surface and come out on top. So let's get clarity on the magician and embracing enthusiasm. We're going to get a card from the Archangel Power Tarot. Clarity on energies coming through for the new year. Hi, Vinny. Vinny is talking to you guys today. Clarity on the magician. Making magic happen in your life. Embracing enthusiasm. New solutions. New ideas that come to you. Let's see. Let's get clarity on these cards. And, all right, we have the Hanged Man coming through. This card is actually called Perspective. I really like the Hanged Man card. I feel like it's very, very powerful. This is like a purposeful pause. It's a chance to look at your situation in a different way. It's a chance to think outside the box, to actually look at new horizons, to see your world upside down. I think there's a song called Upside Down. I'll find it and I'll put it below. It also makes me think of Upside Down. I think Jack Johnson has one as well. I put both of those songs below. I think the other one is Pamela Faith. So perspective, Archangel Chamuel. The 12 brings us to a 3, and the 3 is a creative number. So allow that creativity to flow in you. Maybe you're working on a project. I'm getting a brand new start with something, a brand new project. And for some of you that you're like coming in halfway to another project that was already in the works, but you are the reason things are changing up in that situation. I hope that made sense. So here I see like a circus tent. Maybe you feel like things are going around and everything feels like a circus, like it's overwhelming. And this is you stepping away from that ruckus and taking a pause for yourself. It's taking a break. You don't have to hang there forever. Sometimes this card comes through and it's somebody else that put you on hold. So maybe that's you waiting for an answer, you know, waiting for that door to open. Just have patience. It will come through. This is your chance to revise your plan, you know, to think about different goals. What can you do differently? It's a different kind of card. It's a different kind of energy coming through. So you have to look at your situation totally different. Sometimes this card comes through and it's you gaining perspective on somebody else's situation. You thought something was a certain way and all of a sudden, bam, somebody came through and offers you clarity and you're like, oh wow, I totally thought you were doing this because of this, and now I totally understand that you were just going through this. So there is a better way. Pause for reflection and insight. Dare to be different. Dare to be original. You know, put your own unique flair on something. If you always do something a certain way, this is the moment to change something up. This is the year to do something a different way, you know, to set yourself some different goals or head down that different road. So I do feel like this could possibly be that crossroads or that catalyst energy that just sort of turns you on a dime. You're like, oh, I was heading down that direction and now I'm not quite so sure if that's the direction I want to go. So maybe you continue down that direction a little bit farther, but maybe you go a different direction. You can always go back. So allow yourself to, you know, take a pause. I feel like this is that yellow light energy, allowing something to unfold and take a break. You know, allow your energy to relax so those ideas and those inspirations can come to you. You don't have to push something to happen when this card comes through. So there's a better way. Pause for reflection and insight. Dare to be different. I keep seeing a mirror when I read that reflection. So maybe somebody else is almost like your mirror, like that's that energy bouncing back and forth between you and somebody else. Or this is you waking up, looking at yourself in the mirror and telling yourself how beautiful you are, how special you are. You know, remind yourself about the talents you have, the experiences you have, and put those positive affirmations out there. I even see like a post-it on a mirror. So let's get clarity on 12. The Hanged Man, taking a pause, changing your perspective, and thinking outside of the box for solutions. Also, the Beautiful Magician, manifestation energy, opening up that cornucopia of abundance in your world and making something happen, making this magic happen in your life, and feeling enthusiastic about it. It's something that gets you excited. I feel like you're diving into a certain subject that you were really, really curious about. So let's get clarity. We're going to get one more card from the Divine Dog Oracle. Clarity on the Magician, Major Arcana number 1. So this is a major chance. This is a big chance to manifest something in your world. I keep getting like, I don't know, it could be a new job, but I feel like it's more like a project. It's something that you want to like nurture and take care of, and I keep getting the inventor. So maybe you have a really good idea and you have a new invention, something really useful for maybe not just you, but everybody. If you have a new invention, maybe this is the time to write those plans, make a blueprint, make a proposal on something. Let's see. Makes me think of blueprints. Maybe you're building a house, you have some good ideas, you're working with an architect, or you are an architect. That's kind of different for that card. Clarity on the Magician, perspective, and embracing enthusiasm. And we have accountability coming through. So it says clean up your mess. So maybe something happened, it was a messy situation, maybe there was miscommunication or unclarity, and this is taking responsibility with your own actions, doing what you can do with your energy. It actually makes me think of cleaning house. So maybe you need to clear away the clutter as well, clear something up in your space so you can work better. It makes me think of almost like cleaning up your room. Like think of a little kid, like you're cleaning up your room, but they shoved everything under the bed. That like messy energy is still there, even though from the outside it kind of looks like it's clean. So I feel like you need to go under the bed, pull out everything, organize something, and actually clean that energy. This could also be clearing your own energy. So it makes me think of sage, maybe at the end of your day after you picked up all kinds of energy from your day and other people that you were dealing with. It's taking a nice long shower or bath and feeling that energy just leave your aura and leave your system and cleansing it and amplifying your own aura. I feel like there is something that is being amplified in this reading. So let's get clarity on accountability. Clean up your mess. What it means if you fetched this card today. If you fetched this card, it means some business needs your attention and follow through. The business of life. It may be something in your personal life that needs cleaning up in a relationship or yourself or others. Or it may be some action that you've been procrastinating, chasing your tail instead, or pointing your nose forward instead of taking that step. I feel like that's you on the top of the cliff and it's taking that step, diving into something. So maybe you were just procrastinating on something that you need to take care of. Something does need your attention. So maybe you're waiting for someone else to take charge or bark some order to get you to pay attention and become more accountable. Accountability means assuming responsibility for your own actions, whatever the consequences or impacts you think they may have, whatever the consequences or impacts you think they may have on others. Or it may be about making amends for actions already taken that haven't had the most desirable impact on you and others. Accountability can also mean freedom to move out of an impoundment or cage that you've been in for too long. When you look carefully at the chain of decisions that you've made and the actions you've taken that have brought you to this point, you may better see how a new course of action could produce different and more desirable results. So that's with thinking outside the box, getting out of the playpen a little bit and doing something different, giving yourself more freedom somewhere. Taking account of your relationships, your finances, your dreams, and your desires is an ongoing process. Sometimes day to day, it requires commitment and developing new habits to replace those that aren't working anymore. I feel like you just have to do your best. You know, give it your best shot. The best you can do today might not be the best you could do tomorrow or in 2 weeks, but just give it what you can. Do what you can today. Ask yourself these questions. What conversation do you need to have that could change an old pattern and change those old tracks? What can you do to improve the situation independent of what anyone else thinks or does? What can you do to shake off any residue or self-judgment or judgment on others, both of which keep you in the doghouse? What might it look like for you to rise to a new level of accountability that feels good for you? One idea might be to directly ask others how you can make amends or follow through before you charge ahead with your own agenda to avoid unleashing any further ill feelings or defensiveness that could sabotage your best efforts. So maybe during this pause, this change in perspective, you come up with a new idea that can get you through. I do feel like you're having communication with someone. Speak clearly, speak directly. First, ask yourself some good, solid questions about your situation, what you can do, what you can change, what's working, what's not. And then be direct with the questions you ask somebody else and try to open up that communication. See when the door is open. Pay attention to when it's the red light and you should just wait. You know, when it's the yellow light and you should just be patient as something unfolds, and the green light that comes through when you should make a move. You know, have that conversation and start to take action on something. Start to make those changes in your world. I hope this reading was helpful. I'm so grateful to each and every one of you. I love you so much. I hope you have a beautiful new year, and I'll see you soon. Bye.